his old seat after swearing in this afternoon in Southeast.
DC News Now's Max Marcilla joins us live from Southeast. Max, after the swearing in, Councilmember White spoke. What did he have to say?
Well, Mark and Tosin, he had about a 15-minute long speech before he took some questions from reporters. And in that speech, he talked about the need for investments in Ward 8, talking about the recent budget DC Council passed, said they needed to go beyond equality and to equity because this is a historically underserved and underspent on community. That was the main point, as he said the motto, the mantra that he was running on was unfinished business. Of course, he was expelled from the council earlier this year. Now, he talked about that very briefly in his speech. He also talked about the federal law enforcement presence that just rolled out in D.C. He also talked about the RFK Stadium deal, a vote in which he was not a part of for the first vote, but will be a part of for the second. But as for that investigation, he did talk about the FBI. Now, of course, White had to win his seat back in a special election after he was voted off the council by his colleagues earlier this year following an arrest and indictment by the FBI, which accuses him of accepting cash in exchange for influence on city contracts. He has pleaded not guilty. Here's what he had to say about the FBI during his speech.
You know, the FBI is after me, you know, but I believe that, you know, not just arrest me, but I believe they want to kill me.
Now, we mentioned after that speech, we got a chance to speak with him, asking him a couple of questions. I asked about that RFK Stadium deal. Of course, that's been the big talker across the district. And while he seemed supportive of the deal generally, he did say he wanted to see some amendments made before that final vote in September, talking about the need to make sure there is a sense of community benefits here in Ward 8 east of the river, not just a stadium. Reporting live in Southeast Washington, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right.